This is attempt number 3, after thinking I have finally figured out what I need to do. So, let's hope I did. If you see my previous video, because I'm just not going to get rid of that one, then you should know the start is going to be the same, pretty much. Just gotta kill a sequel deep, and you have to pick Cleric. Grasping Ring is kind of just nice to have to go with it. Make sure you use Blessed Pages so you run out of them for this fight. You could just use the mace, but using the dagger and making sure you survive is the most important part. In the previous attempt, I actually almost killed him. I think it was like one hit away, and he lived. There is no point to heal. It's just going to lower your stamina, which just means less hits. Next page. And then the rest of this fight's just going to be really slow. I need to look up a speedrun of the game to see what they do, because I feel like speedrunners just die at this guy instantly. They don't bother fighting him. It's 8K salt, which they wouldn't get this fast anyways. You know you're doing this fight usually takes like 3 minutes into a playthrough, so 3 minutes into the playthrough versus skipping a tablet and going straight. I think they go straight to Village Smiles. They get the Grandma, I think. I know they get the Warhammer. They use that on Krakenworm. I feel like this might be faster, almost. I have to look at the whole speedrun. I'm not dying again. It's really low. Good. There we go. And this way. I always try and get the gold, but I seem to fail a lot. Okay. I feel like doing it also gives you, free level, free Shimmering Pearl, which for base game is just good. You have to make sure that when you pick a creed, you pick Goddess of Light, because they give good faith stuff, and not only do they give good faith stuff, but health potions, I believe, give you increased defense after drinking it for a couple seconds. Level up as much as you can, and you're just going to go straight for Faith. Okay, from here you're going to need to level up 4 more times. The strat mainly works due to a good setup of getting salt while the grasping ring is kind of necessary, and skipping some bosses. I think he skipped 4 or 5. Hence why I thought it'd be good for the speedrun. And with Salt and Sacrifice coming out, decently soon. I thought it would be a cool caveat to end off this game with. Thank you. I hope you know how to do the kickflip. It's just square triangle when you aren't too heavy and you have a dagger. You're going to want to grab pretty much every item in this starting area. Money helps, not by too much, but hey, it's something. I've heard that there's like a ladder glitch, but I have no idea how that works. I know you can use it to skip Vertigo brand to get to Mal's Castle, but really the only reason I go to Mal's Castle isn't even to fight Mal, it's just to get the Silver Salt charm. Which, yeah, it takes away salt, but if you saw the end of my last video, you should see the little thing I showed with the really easy grinding spot, so salt shouldn't ever really be a problem. Plus, I didn't show it in the video, but like, the enemies you kill, they give you Vials of Undersight, which, whatever, you don't really need it, you can just sell that for gold. And then, they also give stain pages for arcane damage. And you can just put that in an arcane scaling weapon if you want really good damage. If you want to have a very easy time, I suggest getting Bandage Ring. You're going to want to make sure that when you get here, they're going to level up again. Go off, please. Just making sure my inventory. I'm gonna kill something out here when I grab. These guys are quick salt, so it's very worth it to kill them. There's a kickflip kills. If it does, it's a circle kill. Plus, you can always change your creed and get quest items for them too. I'm gonna do this. Skips all those guys. They're really annoying, so I'd highly suggest doing that. Okay, here comes the hardest part of the run. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, triangle, boom. There you go. Skip Vertigo brand. Okay, it's pretty basic. Now this next part, on the other hand, is not. I'm going to do the safe strat rather than the fast strat, I think, because I would like to keep my salt. This is not good. Deal. Avoid this guy. You're lucky you won't trigger any of those. I was not. if you do trigger them, just do your best to grab the ring and the lever. And hurry on down to here. Hopefully you get it off in time. We did, there we go. Okay, you're gonna want to offer a cleric, a guide, a blacksmith, and a merchant. Level up however much you can. Now, you should be needing, yeah, one more level. So what we're gonna do is we're going to grab the hunter gear, do a kickflip over here, free spell, free grenades, which are gonna come in handy, infant press ring, back down. I'm going to need to dodge past, go up, and grab Ray of Searing. Now these guys are probably going to chase you, just don't give them any attention, and just run right past. If they follow you in here, doesn't matter, the AI will attack it, but you can just rest. I'm going to go up, up again. And we're going to kill these guys for 660 salt. Grab this. Go back down. Rest. Now you shouldn't have any other salt in your inventory. We're going to go back down now. Grab these. Kickflip back up. You're going to want to try and aggro the Ember Skulls, because they are going to make this next part a nightmare. That's one. I missed my throw. There we go. Do not die. That would be a very bad thing to do. Come on, where did you go? There you go. Okay. You are now going to kill this guy. You have a blunt weapon, so it's not going to take too long. You always just dodge back. If he tries to do the slam, dodge behind him. You're light enough, because you're only wearing 2 pieces of equipment. Always dodge back. Don't try not to get too close to that, so you don't trigger the Court Sorcerer, because then you'll have to kill him. He's really annoying to kill right now. Only ever go for 2 hits at a time on this guy, gives you enough stamina for a good dodge. They'll give you about 1k salt when you kill him. Yep. And you just want to go run up now, level up, and get Prayer level 4. So now we have Prayer level 4. I'm going to go to the tree skill and get class 4 cleric. Now I'm going to equip Ray of Searing. Your inventory will hopefully look a bit like this. We're going to walk outside, walk up here, cast twice. Enemies will die. You'll get the salt, come in, level up. Your goal is to have 2 of these. So we're going to get that, make it a bit easier. And the reason you want to come out here is just to see if they drop any items, because if they do, it has a chance of being a lock of hair, which just makes the next step even easier. Drop an item, auto grab it, boom. And every time they give you Cage Man Ear, it's really good for this, because that's one of the items you need for this quest, or for this creed. And then, if they drop a lock of hair, just think this is your damage when you fight the Kraken Worm. If they brought Fire Pots, it's just extra damage to the dragon. lucky enough to occasionally get a lock of hair. If you don't, it's not the end of the world, just makes the fight take a bit longer. Yeah, this is a very rudimentary thing for dealing with the Kraken worm. I feel like a speedrunner could probably do it without doing all this, but this is just how I do it, because it's not for going fast per se, but it's just for like cutting out some backtracking, I guess. Because if you're a person like me, you do not like having to backtrack at the beginning of the game, because there's an item that you can clearly see that's out of your reach, because you didn't have a certain skill yet that you wouldn't get for a while. Grab this, grab that. So now the next level we get will be that, and then we'll go fight the boss. It's highly important that you make this be right next to Ray of Searing. So do your best to keep it that way. It cuts down menu mess-ups. Sadly, we did not get any lock of hair, but fortunately, this will be the last run through we have to do. And the reason why I like this so much is if my idea that I'm about to have works, I should probably level up first, huh? If my idea works, it takes off so much time from this game. There is so much time that you have to spend grinding for salt because you're just not strong enough to use a weapon, or you don't have enough salt to kill something easily, and you need to grind for levels and such. This cuts out so much of that. So far, we skipped Sod Night, which, because I did, I have 5 more grenades than I did last time, which is just nice for the dragon. But we also will be skipping Queen of Smiles, Mad Alchemist, False Jester, and Kraken Cyclops. So I'd say pretty good trade-off. You're going to want to grab this just in case you do die. If you do die, it's not the end of the world, just means let's hope you do really good the next time. This is just nice to grab. And assuming you did not pick up the Grasping Ring at the start because you wanted extra heals for the Nameless, or for the, not the Nameless thing, for the Unspeakable Deep, then you grab the ring there and equip it. Your rings should hopefully look like this. And then you're going to change your armor to be that Hunter's armor we got, because the heavier armor you have, the better your magic is. So you're going to want to walk into the fight. Now that we're here, you want to cast it because it stuns the boss. Just keep casting. Catapult. I'm close to death, but as you can see, I'm not. You're going to cast it. Make sure you do not go into the red. If you get close to going to red, just get a potion back. The boss does this. Run to the left as far as you can. Cast it, let's go. Cast it again. Cast it again. Cast it again. Run back. Use this. So start breathing fire. Bring it as far as you can. If you get hit, heal. Keep casting. And you can get one last good cast in. I'm healing for safety. I'm super glad I did. I'm going to throw light vessels until he dies. He goes to breathe fire, you're going to run. You're going to chuck grenades where he lands. And you've killed the Kraken worm. We just did that without having to hit it once. Or at least with our weapon once. So you're gonna get 14,000 salt. Come on down. And you now have the proud ownership of the wall jump. Now from this point, your game is bugged. If you were to go right now to go get Vertigo brand, he would not give it to you. So how are you gonna get it then? Well, what we are going to do is make our way back to the sanctuary. You can take these out of your hotbar now. Having a bandage ring does help significantly, so it's always a good thing to have that. And once you're back here, you can just rest, obviously, so you don't die. Uh-oh. And then put just back the cleric stuff on. You want to level up as much as you can. Boom, we got 6 levels, Tree of Skill. And you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and the next 2 levels you get will be put here. So that way you have max level cleric. You've got Jagged Key now, so you can go down there and open that. Give you a Grey Pearl as well, but you don't need it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you over here, just making sure. I only have Shadow Flip. Now what you're gonna want to do is hit endgame. So now you've ended your game. You're going to want to load back in and hit continue. Go back into your account and you're going to notice something. Check your inventory. You now have Vertigo brand. So, Sodden Knight skipped. Queen of Smiles, maybe optional, but she skipped anyways. False Jester skipped. Mad Alchemist skipped. Oh, and just if you want to, kill those guys really easy. And then you can go underneath, do it again. Just gonna run. Staying alive is the most important thing. And it's like, oh, well, it probably just doesn't work. No, it works. There you go. So, I'd suggest probably buying just 3 of these. It might be better to buy 6 total, which is what I'm gonna do. That way you can get 2 weapons that are good. And look at that. We have now skipped 5 bosses. And this Ray of Searing, it's really broken. Because watch. Unupgraded weapon, all of them are dead. And we have both the brands we need. Now, I'm gonna try and see if I can find a way to get to the Red Veil brand early. That way, you can skip getting every brand. Because if you can get that brand, then you should be able to skip all of... Yeah, you should be able to skip all of them. Now we level up again. Now we just need 1 more level. Where are we gonna go get that level? Well, we're gonna skip Red Hall of Cages. You don't need it. Keep going. Just want to keep going, trekking. You do not need the Sohei garb, it's not that good. Okay. If you have grenades, I suggest using it for this. alchemist. Walk over here, grab Amber Idol. Now, what you're gonna want to do is obviously have this, because the two bosses here. I'm gonna get Stone Guide and Stone Merchant. Now, it'd be much better to save this and then have a leader here. But as you can see, we could upgrade our dagger here with either of these. I'd say this one is the better option, but requires class 2 dagger, which we do not have the luxury of. But you know what we do have? Easiest grind spot in the game. Make sure you have Grasping Ring equipped, stand here, press R1. Now, if you don't move your screen up, you'll see that you're doing 70 damage to 3 enemies. Now, I think that these Grasping Rings will stack, and if they do, okay, they aren't. So, these Grasping Rings, you only need 1. But, if you had a leader, you'd be getting 1960 salt every time you do this. So, you just do Ray of Searing, and sit back down, keep doing this, over and over. And we got all that stuff in the skill tree still get. Oh. You're getting around 2,000 salt per time you do this. So, now I got 7 of these. Now we have really good level that. Boom. So all we're gonna need from this side of the skill tree for the rest of the game, I'd recommend, is 1, 2, 3. And then go back here, 4. That's all you need from this side, pretty much. So, I hope this helps. Have a great day. Peace.